Hey folks, happy Wednesday, happy Commander's List video day. I am trying very hard to mix in, nice collector coins under $1,000 with coins that are high powered from this most recent set of rattlers that I got in. So with that being said, please hit the subscribe button. I can certainly use it. And let's get off to the races here. All right, starting out, an old friend actually. This is a coin that came back, so thanks for those of you that sold me some coins on the back end of my last email saying that I was getting a little bit low. I just kind of wanted a fresh deal, and some stuff came in. So let's start with this 1891. Lovely toning, sublime in every way, just beautiful, not dark like sometimes you see on seated dimes, which is kind of a bummer. You can see this coin is properly graded, in my opinion. Really clean fields, but see this little bit of high point luster breaks. Also a little bit of chippiness over here in the left field. So I grade this coin a nice 64. It's never going to 65, or it shouldn't, even though it has the eye appeal of one. Reverse is toned exactly the same way. Looks like this coin probably sat in an envelope. So gray sheet on this coin is $485. CPG is $625. I'm asking $575, and I think it's worth every penny. Really, really pretty type coin. Also a good strike. I'll always look right here on seated dimes. A lot of times this gets really blobby, especially when you get into the higher grades. It doesn't matter in a 64, but it does matter in a 67. They are strike limited in that regard, at least in my experience. All right, another great collector coin that just came back in. 1916 and 63 CAC OGH. This coin is really high end for a 63. OGH, blast white, perfect type coin. This is a great collector coin because it doesn't break the bank, but it's really lovely to look at. Same reverse. They didn't change the reverse, they just changed the obverse. This is the last year of issue, making it numismatically significant. A little bit of chatter right there in the cheek, you can see. So this coin probably shouldn't but it's really choice for the grade because of the luster. Gray sheet is 186, CPG is 240. I'm asking 235 for this coin. Also another one that's just, you're never gonna get upset about it. All right, this is my favorite collector coin of the group, 1919S and 35 CAC. I submitted this to CAC whenever I did the big Rattler group, and it just recently came back in the economy portion of things. 1919S's are very difficult to find, especially in CAC. I didn't really find anyone that had been graded or sold recently. This is just perfect battleship gray, not dark, a little bit of cert cameo, and nice. Gray sheet is 540, CPG is 700. I'm asking 675 for this coin, and I would imagine that it flies off the shelf. 1919s are great dates in the walkers and in standing quarters. Decent head, decent rivets on the shield, and just overall pleasing collector coin. Stuff like this is really hot in today's market. All right, 1942S and 64 CAC OGH in that same group that I sent in. Really clean fields, little mitteny on the Liberty's hand there, but nothing horrible, especially for an S mint in the 40s. 42S's don't come greatly struck, but they're not like a 40S, which is always just a big pile of blob. Not blast white, but I would say antique white. Lovely looking coin, reverse toned exactly the same way. Definitely high end for the grade. I think properly graded. A little bit of chatter kind of running up here. Coin could 5. Not really any friction on her Liberty's breast there, which is also another focal point that you should look for if you're a walker collector. All right, this coin, gray sheet is 115, CPG is 150, and I'm asking 150, and I don't expect it to last long. This kind of stuff flies off the shelves. All right, good story coin here. 1827 and 64 CAC. I bought this coin at A&A in an NGC holder, 64. It's an Overton 129. It came from a really good bust half collector that I've known for multiple decades, and he offered it to me at my table, and I bought it up right away. I thought it would sticker. The coin did not sticker when I sent it in, so kind of was scratching my head, and so I crossed it to PCGS and I sent it back, and it did finally sticker. So anyway, I've had this coin for quite a while as I've waited for grading submissions and everything else. Who knows how much I actually have tied up in submissions. But anyway, for now, it is yours. Gray sheet is $3,900. I'm asking $4,250. I would say that this coin is worth, again, every penny. It's lightly toned, got some nice blues down here. Just a really, really sublime looking piece. Clearly unk, full luster, not blazing. Coin's never gonna 5, never should. It's a 64B coin, which is what I graded it when I bought it. And the reverse is toned the same, just all natural, fully original, capped bust half, 1827, common date, huge spread to 65, and a great value coin in my opinion for what it is. All right, so yeah, asking $4,250 for that. Gray sheet is $3,900 and CPG is $4,900. All right, and then finally, the last one of the day is the last of the Morgan proofs in Rattler. So this is my second favorite one of the green stickered holders. Look at the toning pattern on this. This coin's clearly cameo, and the pattern of toning accentuates the cameo very well. It's got nice color, nice mirrors. The only complaint I'll put on here is that, see this line? There's like a couple lines, that's on the holder. There's a line that goes right through here in front of the face. Coin has the mirrors of a 66. That line is actually pretty significant, so I'm just pointing it out. You know, I think that it probably wouldn't hold back the coin to 6, but I'm not willing to say that completely given that the coin is toned, and sometimes toned coins don't bring as much pop before they can be a little bit graded conservatively, I should say. So anyway, I agree with the grade on this. The coin is clearly cameo though, and you can see that like something sat right here, something sat right here. I don't know what it might have been, but man, look at the colors on that. It's just beautiful. It's the last one of this set. This was my second favorite of the green CAC coins. The favorite one was the 1882, which sold for $10,000 to a dealer, and it was also 65 CAC. This coin I'm asking $97.50. So 65 CPG cameo CAC is $8,500, and in 66 cam CAC in just gray sheet bid is $10,500. This coin is awesome. You're never going to get tired of looking at it. And with that, we are done with the commander's list for the day. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want any of these coins, please be sure to either comment, text, email, carrier pigeon, whatever has a timestamp on it, I accept as a purchase. And with that being said, till next week, happy hunting.